I'm not sponsored. No, I'm not sponsored by anyone, especially people at QTube or Thinkspace Education, and I'm definitely not sponsored by anyone at 8DIO. But I do like 8DIO's libraries, and I do like being part of the QTube community, and I really do like that way. Guy Mitchellmore, I am wearing the Sunglasses of Doubt, and Thinkspace Education and all their wonderful courses, and Guy's YouTube channel. G'day, I'm Keeonra from Keeonra Music, and in today's live show, I'm going to attempt to write music, and I do use that term loosely. I will have to take these off because they're UV and I can't see the screens at all. So just imagine that they're on for the entire time because for the most part, I really don't have much of a plan. Well, I have a bit of a plan. Bear with me. So what I was thinking... there you are. What I was thinking was that I start this week looking at the Discord community from the QTube have a new challenge, Challenge 5. There's 2 weeks to do the challenge, and it's whatever this piece of artwork inspires you to create. And I thought, well, that's great. It looks very science fiction-y, perhaps robot-y, perhaps alien-y, all that sort of stuff, spacey and metal-y and that kind of thing, close encounter-ish. So I thought that could be cool. But I've also just started, and very excitedly so, just started the How to Write Trailer Music course with Thinkspace Education. And I must say, I'm enjoying every second of it. It is really, really, really good. So if you want to find out more about all of that stuff, the links are in the clicky bits below. And if you like the clicky bits below, and while you're down there, you may as well do the like and the subscribe and ring the cowbell. We need to make it Cowbell YouTube. You should listen to me. Really? I have great advice about cowbells. Oh, maybe we should put a cowbell in this one. How exciting. So the reason why I'm a bit lost. It's over here. Well, it's not you can't see, but there's anyway, it's a YouTubey thing and green screens and anyway. So actually I don't have long. It's anyway, 8DIO. Cool libraries. I first found out about 8DIO and their wonderful libraries via Mark Giovanni, another wonderful composer who does YouTube videos and stuff. His stuff is awesome. And he uses and recommends Majestica, I think it's called, which is an overly big, massive, humongous, huge, big orchestra, which sounds amazing. And so I got that last year. Still haven't used it that much. Might use it for this. So, and then I found out they have choirs. And as a chorister and a singer, I really, really, really enjoyed the fact that their choral samples sound so realistic. They may not be able to do all the words and stuff that other libraries, sample libraries do have, but their sounds, vocal sounds to me sound the most realistic and the most emotive. I'm really looking forward to maybe using one of their choral libraries in this one. So this is part 1, which may end up being a 6-part. It's episodic. It may go on that long because it'll be really cool to actually use what I learn in the course of how to write trailer music, and you can see me progress in the next couple of weeks. Or fail dismally and learn nothing and repeat mistakes of my past and question all of my life choices. Just pretend I'm wearing them. Just I can't see because in it's a dark studio. I like the dark. Um. Anywho, so look, I can't go into too much detail about the course itself because that would be wrong. But I must admit, they're using wonderful new technology and it is awesome. And it's as if Guy Mitchell-Moore is actually here in my studio with me. And if you follow me on my socials, my Facebook and Instagram and things, you would have seen the screenshot of Guy in my studio. Don't tell Mr. Keeonra. He'll get jealous. No, it's okay. Anyway, it's all very exciting and I'm really enjoying the course, and there's lots of stuff that I didn't know, and you get insights because part of the course is videos of those who are in the trailer music making industry, and also there's like an interactive video to get the best possible stuff out of the course. It's like Choose Your Own Adventure. If you're old like me and you remember those books from school days, books before computers. Before computers. I know, kids, there was a time before computers. Speaking of computers and internet-y type stuff. Oh, hello there, Ashley HM. New workstation 10, excellent. Photos coming soon, always nice. And Jade Star, welcome. And I am so sorry that you have the dreaded. And you're taking a course of antibiotics, nasty. Oh, I hope you get better soon. That is just horrible. Yeah, there's a lot of people with that. I think Mike from Creative Source has also got that. I offered to drop a care package round to him the other day, but no response. So he may be still in bed resting because we live in the same suburb, of all things. Anywho, we're here to make music and I need to put on these headphones so I can hear stuff with things. So, as I say, we will have a look at what we can look at. It's the stuff with things. So here I have pretty colours. That's as far as I've gotten. So I'm going to, I don't know why I do know why. So I'm going to set this up. We're going to have lots and lots of different tracks. This is going to be a little bit more epic and big than previous streams and pieces, because what I want to do as I'm doing this course, there's actually little bits in the course that you get to do yourself. So not to give too much away, but they basically give you like a bit of music and they get you to do, say, what I'm going to have a look at here today is some what they call ostinato strings. And I thought, cool, ostinato strings, what's that? So we'll have a listen and we'll find out more about ostinato strings. And then when I saw that 8DIO has a sale on, and yes, the clicky bit in the link below, their spring to summer sale, everything is under $100. Oh my goodness. And if you know that some of their choral libraries are like $400 or $600 or something, and they're like $95, if you're into that and you can find some spare change behind the couch, then take a look, have a look. I love a sale. I don't get anything unless it's on sale. So I have separate tracks for separate types of violins. We're going to have a little bit of a listen to all of those. I'm going to have violins 1, violins 2. That's why I've got doubled up there. And then we're going to have if I put it up, violas, which I haven't done any of this. I was in the middle of this when I had to do this. So violas. And so we'll have a quick look at this. Does take a little while to load. Eventually. Come on. Come on. Here we go. You can do it. There we go. Okay. For some reason it loads too. I think it's just being cantankerous. So this is violas we're going to do. And they have, you can control it by key switches down here, which is wonderful. But you can also, as I'm going to do, just have each track for each articulation. I'm still learning piano and I'm not that good with, I'm a bit of an unco. I'm not that well coordinated, arms and legs all over the place, but that's a whole different video. No, we won't go there. But I'm better just to have different tracks for different articulations. That's my way of doing things. Everyone's different, but and by no means am I professional yet. Maybe one day, who knows? But these are wonderful libraries, and the wonderful thing about this is, as you'll hear, is it sounds really cool. So they've got spiccato, they've got spiccato double, spiccato triple. Which is good for things like music trailers for movies and such thing, and that's what we're focusing on creating. Then we've got Marcato, which is more of a bow style of a quick attack and then a long bow afterwards, I believe. And the Bartok is hitting. With, I think, the back of the bow. I'm not a string player. I believe, Jade, you're actually learning the violin. You could correct me on this if you can. I'm not sure. Anywho, but Bartok. But we're not going to use those. We're going to just play around with these wonderful things called, and what you can do, if there's an empty slot, you can actually double click and choose. There are some others as well. We won't go into those today, but certainly you can have a look at the 8DIO website, and they've got videos there that goes through a full walkthrough of all of those. But I have found that flowing slow articulation works well. It's just holding down one key. It's like, is it cheating? Well, I'm not recording a real violin either, or viola in this case. So, use the tools at hand. And I thought this would be good just for practice, just to learn the methodology of creating a trailer. So flowing slow is one we're going to use. And so we're going to have that one there. So that's a viola flowing slow. And then we're going to go down to the next one and we're going to load up the same thing again in the viola, but we're going to have flowing fast. So this is what flowing fast sounds like. The sounds a bit more trailerish, and I must admit one of the good things about doing this course is I spent a lot of time this afternoon watching a lot of movie trailers, which was cool, except my whole point was to focus on the music, and I found myself at the end of them going, oh, I've got to go see that. And it's like, oh no, I have to watch it again and actually focus on the music. I got distracted by the movie. So, which means it's a good thing. The music is doing its job. It's supposed to support the film and enhance it and enhance that emotion of wanting to go and see the movie. So it worked, but I needed to focus on the actual music itself, which I'm not good at, but that's okay. So viola fast flowing is this one. So this is got some really cool articulations. I believe that ADIO have got an ostinato 2 or something, which expands on this instrument. But I ended up just going with the original one. I thought that will suit my needs and was a little bit cheaper, I think, even on sale. So I thought, why not? Why not? Ostinati? I think that's a plural for ostinato. My Italian's not that good. I did music stuff for many, many years, but still doing music stuff, I guess, but agile slow. Doesn't that sound cool? And I mean, you can do this on using spiccato on most string libraries and get the same effect, but you have to hit the keys every time yourself or program it in the MIDI. And sometimes it's really hard if you want it really fast. So it's, and it doesn't sound as natural, whereas I think these sound pretty good because they were actually recorded being played like that. Oops, where are we up to? That's, so we're done flowing slow, flowing fast, we're up to agile slow. It sounds more natural and it actually matches the beats per minute in your DAW. I know, right? So, agile slow, here we go. That's viola, agile slow. Nice work. So I think you can tell where I'm going with all this eventually. I mean, maybe. Who knows? I don't really know. Get those sunglasses out. It's all Guy's fault. I'll blame him. It was nice in part of the Discord server because with the course, the students get to go on an exclusive Discord server just for the course, for the how to write music trailers, trailer music, how to write trailer. Yeah, how to write trailer music. That's the one there. Yes, we been talking there and getting our music reviewed, and Guy actually reviewed my music and said it wasn't too bad. So, that was cool. It's nice to know you're on track. And this is a fast track. So this is just wonderful for this sort of thing. I think this is really, really cool. So this is viola agile fast. Now, I have mucked up my colours here, so I will not worry about colours for the, okay, maybe I will, because I want to, I want to add a piano, I think. I need to sketch things out, and let's pick this one and see if we can find the piano, because I'm not quite sure what it's called. Is it here? It is. Beautiful. I literally, and that's why I'm running a little bit late. I am looking over here. It looks as though I'm looking off the screen. It's because I'm looking on the other screen to get this. And as I say, hot off the press, this is the 8DIO 1928 Steinway piano. Ooh. Again, everything on sale. So I've only heard the demos. I mean, it's an original chord progression right there. But that sounds lovely. And I haven't gone into it too much. I need to have a look at their video walkthrough to find out more how to use it. But I believe it is sampled. It is a sample of a 1928 Steinway piano, grand piano. So how about I play the right keys? Unfortunately, I only have semi-key thingies, not proper weighted. Semi-weighted, that's the word. I have semi-weighted keys on this keyboard, not full weighted keys. So it's a bit hard to get the right feel for it, but it's not too bad. For me and what I want to do, that's pretty cool. So this is the new 1928 Steinway piano, grand piano. Isn't that nice? It sounds lovely. We'll have to put that up the top there because it kind of belongs there. And if you are playing at home, you would have seen that I do have Master Yoda here on the master track. It's the month of May. It was May the 4th. How many days ago now? Yes, about 2 weeks ago. There we go. So, Master Yoda, always on the master track. So yes, that's a piano. It's very nice. Now, what I want to do is a couple of pointers that I got from the course so far. Is that, again, I can't give too much away, but there are look, I think a Steinway piano actually is one of those things. If you ever see one anywhere, it's like, is anyone watching? Can I go up and play? Even if you don't play, you will just hit those, you will gently press those keys in the knowledge of how wondrous that instrument is. So yeah, it was nice to get the library, and again with the sale on at the moment, it is very cheap. So all I'm using is 8DIO libraries for this, and I thought let's stick to it because then they are all similar in the way that their reverb might sound and the way they're recorded and all that sort of thing. So they'll actually fit better together. Similarly with other libraries, if I'm writing in a piece and I find that I'd like to use something from Spitfire Audio, I'll try and use pretty much all of those. I know Piano Tech 8, Jade. I know. I've heard it. It's on my list. My ever-growing list. Actually, my shortening list of what I want. But it's on the list. Next sale, maybe Black Friday. I'll have to add that and keep on track with Piano Tech 8. I have heard that is absolutely gorgeous. And the variety you can get with the different sounds from it too. So I think because I'm now learning piano as well, I'm appreciating the different tonalities of different samples of different pianos, and I they sort of all have a different mood, when you're playing the instrument, and an instrument should inspire you. So hopefully I get inspired here. I'm going to add a track, but I'm going to add a chord track for the main reason. Yeah, that's a good idea, Jade. I might reach out to them. They might give me the basic one. Never know. It's just sending it. See now. I'd have to change my sign saying that I'm not sponsored by one or a couple or a few. It could get complicated. There'd be paperwork and stuff. No, I'm kidding. But thank you. I might look into that. I might look into that for sure. because, yeah, piano tech is nice. Oh, very cool. They did for you. Well, there you go. See, I better get right on it. Better get on it. Actually, yes. There might be something in that. When I get a little bit better with playing the piano, which should be soon, because you've heard me so far, and that's way better than I was a week or two ago, then, perhaps, yeah, anyway, I'll duly noted. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Jade. Chord track. I need to do some chords. And we'll get the chords playing to the Steinway piano to give us an idea. So the course, basically, from Thinkspace Education, click your bits below if you've just joined, they go through the course and talk to those who write trailer music and provide it in the industry. Wasn't aware that it's not created how you think it might be. Can't really say too much more. But what I will say is that I'm going to do things in the next however long in similar vein to how they're doing it in the course, which might give you some insight, maybe. So like me, I'm going to keep this track very simple. And one of my favourite keys to work in as a new piano player, the key of C. Ah, it won't work. Hang on, let me click on it. Yes, that's right. Today's music is brought to you by the letter C for the scale of C major, because it's all the white keys. And I'm okay with that. So what we can do is, I'm not going to map anything out yet. We've got to have drums. We've got to do all sorts of wonderful things to imagine that we're writing for a robot or alien invading type artificial intelligence, maybe, perhaps Midjourney or ChatGPT is taking over the world and become this robot. Doubt it. Who said Skynet? Anyway, so yes, we've got to have something more. It spoke to me of a more traditional type music trailer of the sci-fi fantasy, that sort of, some of the Marvel movies, and I saw the trailer today of the Transformer movie, all that sort of stuff. So that's what we're going to try and create over the next week or two. Maybe. I'm not. See, if I wear these, I can't see the screens. I don't know how Guy does it. Anyway, I admire him. I really do. And I really love the work that he does. And the way that he presents is really good in the course. Again, not sponsored, but really enjoying it. So let's pick some chords. Something basic. One thing that I do like about Cubase is this, because my music theory isn't the best. I do like chords. I do know chords, and you can go up here and say, we're in C major. Lovely. And then we can say lock all pads. That means it doesn't change the voicing when they do it. When you do it with the do clickies of the thingies. And then what we can do is I think the preset is already, if we load chords, preset is already, as we go major scale C. There we go. So that's it. Done. There we go. But my favourite thing is the circle of fifths. And all we need to do is work out what we're going to do for the middle bit. That's right, for those playing at home. We're going to start not at the beginning, but the middle. So if we work out in the middle, because listening to some trailer tracks today, and again, I haven't done the course. I'm only up to module 2, and I think there's about 6 modules in the course. So what you get to do work in the course, but I've given myself extra homework, and I don't know why really. I never really liked homework, but I thought I'd share my homework with you. You can help me do my homework for me. Wouldn't that be wonderful as a kid to have been able to go on the internet, just say to the world, hey, help me with my homework. Anyway, so I'm going to do it in the key of C. I'm going to use the circle of fifths to get something around the middle-ish. I've got an 4/4 time signature and 130 beats per minute, so a little bit faster than the usual 120. And we'll just see if we can come up with some chords that work for adventure, moving along, something or other. What could possibly go wrong? So I think we need to start on the root of C. I think that could be quite handy. What next though? Oh goody, a 1, 2, 3 chord progression. And it needs to be simple. So that was all very complex. Okay. I think we can go A and then E. And this is all very, very, very rough because this is all very, very spaced out at the moment. So probably need to be one bar at a time there, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? And then so C, A minor, E minor, G, 1, 6, 3, 5. Not your standard chord progression. So we need to go 5, 1. And then maybe C again. A minor. That could work. Be different. Go from C major to F major? not sure about that. I think I need to not do that. Not the B flat. There we go. Try something else. E diminished, hey? Anyway. No. That's just awful, really. See, up until that's just going up the scale and it sounds really basic and boring. But we want to keep it simple. Do that. C, A minor, E minor, G, C, A minor, something else. I wonder if D minor would work there. And then A minor, F, C. This was something a little bit different. What do you think, guys, over in Chatland? Does that work? Sounds good to you. All right. Look, I'm not convinced. Let's do it without the clicky bits. Not the D to the Chatland. Yes, indeed. What's the mood? The mood is, I'll go back to the picture here. So it's this picture here. Here's what I prepared earlier. So it's sci-fi, robotic, alien-y. The guy down the bottom is really scared, sort of going to be eaten by aliens. I don't know. So the mood is scary monster roboty thing. Is that a mood? But yes, so that's the mood. It's going to be fairly fast. And look, yeah, oh, Jade, oh. yes, my musical talent is waning a little bit right now. It more sounds like a bit of a pop song rather than an epic trailer masterpiece. And that's why, trailer magic? Question mark. Big question mark. Indeed. Look, the thing is that I come up with these wonderful ideas and then I don't. And then there's some more ideas that happen. At the moment, right, at this very second, not a thing. There's nothing going on. So yes, it needs to be something really dramatic and instrument yeah. So it's not going to work, I don't think. But look, we'll leave it there. It might inspire me for something else. Yeah, it's really too basic. But you know, I am basic. Got to come up with something a bit better. I think going down to the E. That could work. Let's go with it. It's see, here we go. B flat sus2, G sus2, B flat sus2, C sharp sus2. Jade's got it all worked out. See? Someone's doing my homework for me. So do you know what we do now? Thanks, Jade. I'm going to take your advice. Then, oh, here we go. Jade, she's writing my piece of music for me. It's a combined effort. See, that's what community is all about, collaborating. That here we go. So now what I've got to do is I've got to create all these chords. So we've got B, hang on. Let's go G, what did you say? G sus2, G sus2. Okay, so we've got a G sus2 there. We've got a B flat sus2 there. Okay. So B flat, I'm going to just kind of put these up here. We'll start at bar 50 there. So B flat sus2, then a G sus2, and then a B flat sus2. You're on your guitar. you writing, you asking ChatGPT. Maybe that's what I should do. What are the basic chords and chord structure for a sci-fi, exciting, fast-paced movie trailer music? Suspenseful. I need suspenseful. There we go. All right. So we've got B flat. I love your suggestions. Thank you, Jade. So B flat sus2, G sus2, B flat sus2, C sharp. Wow. C sharp. What was that? A C sharp sus2. You did the sus2s, which is a D flat sus2 as well. I've lost it. I've lost your notes. Then an E sus2. Then an E sus2. I got, you better be checking this, make sure I've got it all right. There you go. An E sus2 and then a G sus2. And we're going to play this. See how we go. How wonderful is this? An F sus4 and then a C. Is that right? Am I reading that right? An F sus4 and then a C. Oh, you're using scalar too. Hey, use the tools at hand. I mean, you know, why not? Why not? I'm not saying your version is going to be awesome. I'm not saying mine's going to be awesome, but somewhere in amongst it all, awesomeness may happen. Who knows? B flat sus2 and F sus. Yeah, give me something I'm not sure if suspenseful is what I'm after. I don't know what I'm after. That's the thing. It's usually about 2 o'clock in the morning that my muse wakes up, and I think it's a she. She's moody. F sus 4 oversee. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. And 2 o'clock in the morning, and she's a bit moody, but 2 o'clock in the morning, gives me inspiration to write music. Why? Okay, so let me go from the beginning. We got B, we're having too much fun. B flat sus 2, G sus 2, B flat sus 2, D flat sus 2, which is C sharp sus 2, then E sus 2, G sus 2, B flat sus 2, and F sus 4 over C. That's this one. F sus 4 over C. Oh, nice. Okay, are we ready, folks? Let's do this. Let's. I'm going to hit save so I can save this, because this could be the masterpiece. This could be it. You ready, folks? Here we go. This is my version of basic chords that sounds like poo-poo. Isn't that pretty? Or Jade's version of suspense. I think amongst that somewhere are 12 notes that can be used in all sorts of different ways. Oh, don't be scared now, Jade. Look, we've got to try these things. And look, music's supposed to be fun. That's the whole point of this, to have fun. And look, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to abandon all of that. I'm going to have a look at that. Yeah, no, it's probably the voicing of the way that the chords are done in Cubase, Jade, so that's probably why it sounds different. Because if we look at the way these notes are played, so that's probably what it is. So that's why it would sound different. Anywho, that's okay. I've got that saved there. I'm going to play with that, if that's okay, Jade. If I can Scalar. Yeah, I haven't got Scalar. I haven't used Scalar. I'm trying to do things myself, and as you can see, that's not working out so far. So, but that's okay. What I will do though is play something on, for example, the fast violins. I'm going to mute the chord track and mute the piano so it doesn't come across. But just in the last few minutes, just randomly play something and record something and see what happens. Let's play it at the beginning of the piece, because we'll keep the chords over there. That's a reference. I might use some, Jade. I might not. I might use mine. I might not. We might just keep it extraordinarily simple. I don't know. That's the thing. This is just a having a look at, see what we can do. Oh dear. Let's record and play. And see what happens, and then maybe build the chords around the melody. Who knows what could happen? Let's finish on this, shall we? Let's see if we can record something. We'll put the clicky bits on and see what happens. We have something. I don't know what we quite have, but, you know, that's okay, I think. And then we could have a little bit of actually we could have, wonder if that would work. That's not what I wanted. Do that. Do that. Would that work? Aha, aha. Let's see. So, because one of the things that I have just noticed that this is one of those times where you'll want to quantize stuff. I think it's to 16ths. So, because it is sort of like a pre-recorded thingy within the thingy. Let's see how this sounds. And look, thank you, Jada. You don't have to keep quiet. It's okay. Can you keep quiet? I mean, I know you're not well. I mean, some people say that about me, mouthful of marbles underwater, but, the only time I actually go quiet is laryngitis. But anyway, or asleep, unconscious. Anywho, but no, I appreciate your assistance. I really do. And I might use that. It's about thinking differently, learning lots and doing different things. That's what it's all about. That's what's so exciting. So that sounds like poo. It really does. I was on the wrong screen. Sorry about that. Over here. I was doing all of that. None of you could see it. So basically I just recorded the violins agile fast and the cello flowing slow and quantized it. And all I did was I copied the MIDI down there. So it's just playing a different articulation, which is interesting and different. And look, I'll go back over here now. Sorry about that. I do like the 8DIO libraries. They're really cool. They're really nice. And as I say, they do have a sale on at the moment. I'm not sponsored by them. Little disclaimer at the top. Not sponsored by anyone. But I might take your suggestions, Jade, about piano. What was it? The Piano Tech. Yes, Piano Tech. I might reach out to them. I enjoyed this as my favourite YouTuber. One of my favourites. I have many. You ought to see the list of my subscription list. It's long, but I think, Guy. I think I've got caught up in the thing in the. It's all a mess now. I think I'm all caught up in because there's a cord. I'm an old person, so there's a cord around my glasses so I don't lose them, you see. Guy Mitchellmore wears the Sunglasses of Doubt. Now, I think, me personally, I need to have them on permanently while I write this music because I question everything, but that's okay. I'm here and I'm having fun. Let's take those off. The music is quite interesting, and if you want to join me for a little bit more tomorrow, I will be doing part 2. But let me, if this has been an absolute train wreck, which I think it has been, only because my muse is not here. I'm learning lots. That's why I'm doing this course. How to Write Trailer Music, and other courses similar to learn lots. And I think education is a key part of growing as a person in all sorts of ways, not only music. I love to learn and So I only finished my university degree last year after 20 years. Finally got around to it. Don't do anything with it really much, but anyway, that's okay. I enjoyed learning and loved the debt. But I am enjoying this course and would highly recommend it. It is on at a cheaper rate at the moment. No Sunglasses of Doubt are included, though. There was discussion about the Sunglasses of Doubt being available, as well as zebras. But that's a whole other topic. Thank you for joining me, Jade and Ashley HM, and for anyone else that is watching in the future, the replay, which is now for you, because it's now, but it was then and stuff. I think I'll go now, and I'll have a play around with music tonight and see if my muse appears, and there'll be better stuff tomorrow, I hope. Join me, do the clicky bits with the things, and I'll see you later. Thank you, and Jade, get well soon. Toodles. Yes, and thank you for your help and your input. Might have to look into Scalar too as well. Lots of tools that help us make music, isn't there? All right, on that happy note, until then and a bit more, I will see you next time.